2 minutes before 9 o'clock. In the new romantic comedy Doc Hollywood, Michael J. Fox isn't the only one in love with his co-star. The critics are as well. Julie Warner has already been called everything from Aphrodite to Venus, from lovely to drop-dead wonderful, and that's not bad for her first time out.
You know, if you tell me you're here for a physical, you're going to make my day.
It's unprofessional to flirt with patients.
I'm just on my way to Beverly Hills. Plastic surgery. Not that you need any.
Nice try. So is this a GQ look for young urban doctors?
Well, I've spent the last 2 years doing 18-hour days in the ER. I find these are pretty comfortable. You don't like them?
No.
And Julie Warner is joining us, and I won't ask you about my suit and tie. I don't want to hear whether you like. This is the first movie you've done?
That's right.
First one.
Very first feature film.
And with a very featured part. I mean, that's not bad for the first time. And I don't know how Hollywood works. I don't know how the acting business works. How do you get a part like that?
Well, I guess it's a combination of luck and being prepared. I had been, they brought me in toward the end of the casting process. They'd seen something like 80 women. And I auditioned for the casting director and moved right up the ranks, and I had 5 auditions and a screen test.
Now, those 80 people,
yeah.
Is it what they call an open call, where they just sort of put out the word that they're looking for people, or did they say to agents, bring us her and her and her and her?
That's more like the latter. They definitely, for a movie like this, a part like this, they probably started with a list of names, and they went through, you know, that A list of names.
Right.
And then, you know, they moved down the ranks, and then finally...
I don't mean to sound negative about it, but never having done a movie, what list would you have been on? It would have been down the way a little bit, right?
I'd be on the, well, maybe if no one else works out list.
So did you know when you came in that you're talking about a lead in a very major movie?
Oh, sure.
Oh, you do?
I knew when I read the script that it was a long shot for me to get anything like this.
So you walk in and you're just terrified?
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
I mean, you are, but you also, it's when you're in that kind of position where you're an unknown, you've done some television work like I'd done, right. My background is in theater and all of that, you know that you're going to do a good audition, and probably they're going to go with a name because that's how Hollywood works most of the time. But in this particular case, Michael Caton Jones was really angling for casting an unknown. They were very open to the idea of it. You know, Michael J. Fox is a big enough star to carry his own movie.
Okay. So your approach sort of is, hey, I got a shot,
right.
Do the best I can, nothing to lose.
Exactly.
And that lasts for about 15 seconds, and then I'd be jelly. I mean,
yes, you are nervous, but I think as an actor you have to just come to terms with that you're going to be nervous and go ahead and do it anyway.
First time, did you read the reviews?
I've read some of the reviews.
Ooh, your eyes sort of narrowed.
Well, everybody told me not to read reviews,
yeah.
As if there was something to be really terrified about, you know, and then I thought, well, why should I be terrified by a bunch of people who I don't know expressing their subjective opinion? I think it's kind of interesting to see how people can have so many different takes on the same movie. It's really fascinating to me. So I'm not dying to read any negative reviews, but I think it's interesting how much weight people give to subjective opinion. Well,
there haven't been many for you, that's for sure. You've certainly, you're now way above whatever list that was if we can't get anybody else. I mean, is it a different list that you're on now? Are people giving you scripts or whatever?
It's a different list. I'm definitely being considered for all of these projects. Sure. One movie and you suddenly move up the ranks.
Well, I hope you get them.
Thank you.
And hey, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's
Thanks.
Nice. Best of luck to you.
Thanks, Charlie.
Julie, nice to meet you. It is 17 minutes before the hour. Keep